Hey everyone, I thought I'd post a video about the concept of intonation. Very big concept, and it has to do with training your ear, because if you can't hear intonation, then there's no way to know if you're sharp or flat and all that. So on the whole, intonation has to do with how one note compares to another note. And you want to get them to agree with each other as much as possible. So on the cello, we don't have any frets like a guitar does. So our intonation will fluctuate a lot depending on exactly where our fingers are placed. And in a piano, it's also fixed in pitch. They don't have to worry about intonation. If their piano's in tune, they play, and thanks to equal temperament, things are pretty well in tune on the piano. But for us, we can adjust a fraction. A millimeter can throw the intonation off or get it right on the money. So the easiest way to kind of warm up and get your ears going and listening for intonation is trying to tune the octave in first position. This is really great because it's going to get your hand sort of set in first position. So we'll start with the open C and fourth finger C on the G string. These are both C's, so they're an octave apart. That's 8 notes in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, C and C. And you want to play these together and listen for them to agree. Now watch when I bend flat, because there's some interference that happens. I went back to the note and it's gone. I'm going to go too high and then settle back in. So you can practice doing that, finding the center of that C. When you find the center, bend it flat so you can hear what that sounds like, and then go back to it. And hopefully you enjoy that process of relieving some tension in your body when you finally get it right on the money. So once you have that fourth finger there, remember how that feels to play it, and keep your hand relaxed, your thumb relaxed, all that. So then you want to tune the first finger. So this interval here is a major sixth, C to A. There's 6 notes between them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a major sixth, and just go back and forth between those. As far as like memorizing how a major sixth sounds, N, B, C, they use that da da to a major sixth interval. Anyway, so you're kind of tuning the outline of the hand for first position. Again, if you're too sharp, it's going to sound like that. There we go. Too flat, also not be right. So we're training our hand to stay in the right spot. Then you want to do this on the other strings. Have the outline of first position kind of set. From there, you can continue to drone your open strings. We have this ability to do that, and it's really great for hearing intonation. So just walk down the scale. E natural, A. Open strings produce a fifth. And try the other finger pattern, 2. composition, intonation, as well as train your ear to hear some intervals happening. You can also do double stops if you want to too, of playing like fourth finger G and first finger B on the A string. I'm trying to get these to agree. If they're out of tune, then you're gonna have to adjust. One note's out. Work on. You can match G first, and then tune that first finger, and then you can walk up the perfect fourth. So tritone. The fifth is harder to play sometimes. You have to flatten the finger out. So that's another fun exercise to do, and just come up with different combinations of intervals. There's another minor sixth, G, fourth finger G and third finger B on the G string. Walk down that way. So this is really more of an exercise of training your ear to be connected to your fingers, moving them a matter of literally millimeters to kind of fine-tune things. And if you do this when you warm up, I think you'll find that your ear gets better and your fingers adjust quicker. And then hopefully your overall intonation will improve. So I'm also going to be adding drones to my website, meaning not like the drones you fly, just droning one note. And if I was playing this G for a long time, you could play a G major scale with that G through your speakers and tune your scale to the G. And that's another great way of practicing intonation. The last thing you want to kind of look out for is the cello's own natural overtones. You'll notice if you play that fourth finger C on the G string, you have it really well in tune and your cello's in tune, then the open C will actually ring. You can see it ring if you watch your cello. If you play it too flat, it's not going to ring as much, but right when you get there, that string will start to vibrate, the low string, the low C. It's an octave lower, and it's vibrating sympathetically as part of the overtone series. First finger, if you're not blocking the A string, you'll see the A string move. So this isn't really an exercise of the ear as much as you're kind of watching, but you're also going to hear that other string ring as well. So D is one of my favorite notes on the cello. Low D. So the D string and the A string will both vibrate when you get this one right on the money. So the octave and the fifth above that are vibrating as part of the overtone series. So also, I guess that's the point I'm trying to make is be aware of your cello, how it has a built-in tuner to it if you're aware enough to kind of take note of it. And anyway, hopefully these things will kind of help you get better at playing in tune. Unfortunately, it's not something that once you fix, it's always fixed. Intonation is something that should always be on your mind, or at least on the back of your mind. As you're playing a piece of music, you're trying to be expressive and musical and remember, how it goes and all that, but you want to always be listening to your pitch because it's a big part of your tone. The more in tune you play, the better your tone will sound. Anyway, hope that helped a lot, and thanks.